tonight. Give it up for the Foot Stomping Express Cloggers. Here we go, guys. Woo! Foot Stomping Express Cloggers right there. Yeah. Yeah, give it up for them one more time. I tell you, bugs don't stand a chance in their house, do they? Woo! Well, how's everybody doing tonight? It's so good to see you. Oh, so many good-looking people in the front row. I don't know about the rest of you, but the front row looks pretty awesome here.
They turned the lights off for a reason, Barry.
I guess they did.
I don't know.
Could be kind of scary out
They
there.
might need to turn the lights off on you.
Boy, he's already starting in. The show's just not started. Boy, I tell you. Between Randy and I, it's going to be a tough show tonight, you all. All right, we want to first of all thank our great sponsor, Home Inspire. They're over on Alvey Park Drive. So what y'all need to do is go in there and tell them, visit them, and tell them Lanham Brothers sent you. They're going to charge you an extra 25% on the bill there. And we are filming this for KET. So by the way, if you're sitting next to somebody that you shouldn't be sitting next to, now's the time to change seats. And you know who you are, all right?
Hidden cameras all over the place.
Everywhere. You just never know,
You
Randy.
just never know. That's right. That's right.
Well, who we got on the show first of all?
Well, we got lots of guests tonight, you all, and we're going to start right off the bat with Mr. Smiley over here. Wayne Morris, everybody. Y'all make him welcome. Hey, and we got some fine pickers up here. Chris Joslin over here. Give him a hand. He's going to be picking and grinning. And Chris Armstrong over there on the bass. So, Wayne, you and I have been playing music together for a long time, around 20 years or so. We met in the studio and did a song together, and well, we have a lot of fun. Both Chris's play with us quite a bit too, and we have a lot of fun. So, but tell the folks out there just a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Wayne Morris. I am from McLean County, just down the road here. Thank you.
Got some McLean County folks.
I think that's all of them. Yeah, really.
They all showed up tonight.
Yeah. But yeah, so I am a worship pastor and a youth minister at Island Baptist Church, and then I run with this guy and do what he tells me to do. So,
well, let's clarify that. we do a lot of work together through Volunteer Owensboro, and then here at the Bluegrass Music Hall of Fame and Museum. Wayne's always helping me out. But we decided for this show, because we've been doing this a lot the last couple years. I don't know if you all realize the musical heritage from around this area. We got a lot of music legends in our area, and Muhlenberg County has a lot of them. Ain't that right, Aunt Peg? Muhlenberg. Oh, we got some Muhlenberg County folks. I think they all showed up too. There you go. But so we're going to do you a little medley and tell you a little bit about these artists. You've heard most of these songs. You've heard most of these artists. But we are in the bluegrass music capital of the world, right? The Bluegrass Music Hall of Fame and Museum. So we'll start with Mr. Bill Monroe. I'm sure most of you all have heard about Bill Monroe, father of bluegrass music, from right down the road in Ohio County, a little town called Rosine, Kentucky. Born in 1911, the youngest of 8 children. His nickname was Willie when he was little bitty. Say, little Willie, get out of here, boy. Can you imagine that? And the funny thing is, a funny story about Bill Monroe is he wanted to play fiddle and guitar like his older brothers did, and they didn't want him to. They didn't want him, they want Bill playing their instruments. So they had an old taterbug mandolin. They was like, take this mandolin, go in the other room, leave us alone. And then, of course, obviously he changed the world of music forever. So let's start with the Bill Monroe tune. How about a little Blue Moon of Kentucky?
Let's do it. 1, 2, 3.
Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gonna prove them true. Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gonna let me blue. It was on a moonlit night, stars are shining bright. They whisper from up high, your love say goodbye. Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gonna let me blue. Shine on the one that's gonna let me blue.
So I got to tell you, I'll give you a little behind the scenes here. As soon as I said, let's play a little Blue Moon of Kentucky, and I grabbed my fiddle, I hit this key with my fingers, and 3 of the keys went down, and it went all out of tune. So I was back there tuning the whole time they was doing that song. But I got the last lick in, didn't I? I tuned it up really quick. All right, so let's keep moving on. Let's talk about a little bit about the Everly Brothers from down in Central City. A lot of you are familiar with the Everly Brothers. They rock and roll band, but they got played on a lot of country stations as well. Their family roots was from Central City, and one of them was born there, and the other one was born up in near Chicago. But they had family down here, and often came back and hung out and played a lot of music around Muhlenberg County with their family. This is one of our favorite Everly Brothers songs. Hope y'all like this.
When I want you in my arms, when I want you and all your charms, whenever I want you, all I have to do is dream, 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 dream. When I feel blue in the night and I need you to hold me tight whenever I want you, all I have to do is dream. I can make you mine, taste your lips so wine, anytime, night or day. Only trouble is, gee whiz, I'm dreaming my life away. I need you so that I could die. I love you so, and that is why whenever I want you, all I have to do is dream, 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 dream.
Yeah. Now some of y'all may be familiar with Grandpa Jones. He was on the Opry over 50 years, and he was on Hee Haw. Looked this up the other day. 24 years. He was one of the main characters on Hee Haw. He's from Henderson County, a little town called Niagara in Henderson County. And so, born and raised just right down the road. And one of his most famous songs we're going to do for you now in the key of G here, the one called Mountain Dew. 1, 2, 3.
There's an old hollow tree down the road here from me where you lay down $1 or 2. You may go round the bend, but you'll come back again for that good old Mountain Dew. They call it that good old Mountain Dew, and them men refuse it off you. If you hush up your mug, they'll fill up your jug with that good old Mountain Dew. Way up on that hill, there's an old whiskey still that's run by a hard-working crew. You can tell if you sniff and you get a good whiff, they're making that good old Mountain Dew. They call it that good old Mountain Dew, and them that refuse it off you. If you hush up your mug, they'll fill up your jug with that good old Mountain Dew. If you hush up your mug, they'll fill up your jug with that good old Mountain Dew.
Now, I'm sure a lot of folks here are familiar with a song called Paradise, written by Mr. John Prine, right? Yeah. Man, John Prine was not born here either, but his family was from here, and the story goes is they would always come back and visit their family. So as a kid, John Prine grew up. This story is like literally a true story. He came back there, they hunted, right, and fished, and they did all these things. So he grew up with his cousins hanging around here and growing up and spending a lot of time here. And then at some point, you know, obviously he came back to see the little town of Paradise gone. And this is, I mean, let's let the song speak for itself. But John Prine's one of the most famous folk singers and songwriters in the entire world. He won a Lifetime Achievement Grammy. I mean, that's saying something big right there. So let's do a little bit of Paradise.
When I was a child, my family would travel down to western Kentucky where my parents were born. And there's a backwards old town that's often remembered so many times and my memories are worn. So Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. Well, sometimes we travel right down the Green River to the abandoned old prison down by Adrie Hill, where the air smelled like snakes and we'd shoot with our pistols, but empty pop bottles was all we would kill. So Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. And the coal company came with the world's largest shovel. They tortured the timber and stripped all the land. Well, they dug for their coal till the land was forsaken, then wrote it all down as the progress of man. So Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. When I died, let my ashes floating down the green river. Let my soul roll on up to the Rochester Dam. I'll be halfway to heaven with paradise waiting, just 5 miles away from wherever I am. So Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away.
Let's let them sing the chorus. Y'all ready? Get them started. Here we go.
So Daddy, won't you take me back?
Down by the Green River where paradise lay. I'm sorry, son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away.
Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away.
Yeah. That's awesome. They actually did scatter some of his ashes, which now known as the John Prine Memorial Park, right there in Paradise, right? So that song, wow, what a great song. Let's keep moving on. You know, there's a lot of history. We've been talking about this in gospel music around here. The Happy Goodman family. We got the Crabb family.
Dottie Rambo.
Dottie Rambo, yes.
Dottie Rambo. I'm actually related to Dottie. Kind of long ways down the line. My granddad was actually like her second cousin. So
So
a little
you're
bit ways
like
down.
fourth cousin once or twice
Yeah,
removed.
pretty close, yeah.
Something like that. That's
Yeah.
funny, but when we talk about that, they had a lot of success in gospel music. When I was looking it up, they won some Grammys, a lot of Dove Awards, and just big in Southern gospel music. So you picked a song by the Crabb family, which they're from down in Beaver Dam, Kentucky. Yeah, it's right down the road there. So what song do you got you going to do by the Crabb family?
This is a song called Still Holding On. People said I'd never make it, said I'd never see it through, but they don't know what keeps me going. I guess they never have met you, and my life was in shambles until the day you came along. You turned my tears into laughter. You gave me a brand new song. I'm still holding on. Lord, I'll never let you go. You gave me a smile. You touched my heart, you touched my soul. And all the bridges that's behind me, Lord, I'll burn them to the ground. I'm still holding on, 'cause you're the best thing I ever found. 'Cause I'm still holding on, 'cause you're the best thing I ever found.
Well, before we end our medley talking about some of the local music legends, we got to talk about Mr. Merle Travis. also Muhlenberg County boy, made thumb picking famous. He was a big time songwriter. He did some acting. He moved out to California and did a lot of things. Probably one of his biggest hits, and we wanted to end with this because it's such a fun song. It's called 16 Tons. And if you haven't heard it yet, it's just a fun song. Tennessee Ernie Ford had a huge hit back years ago with this song. And what I like about this, when I teach music through the years, and then especially in band class, if I have a kid come up and say, hey, can we play 16 Tons? You know, that's a good sign when a kid has no idea who Merle Travis is or anything, but they like that song, right? So this is a fun tune. And again, you know, my wife's family's from down there. Aunt Peg's sitting here. And you remember this, Aunt Peg. I mean, these are true stories, right? When John Prine wrote about paradise and 16 tons, these are true stories. As a matter of fact, my youngest daughter's here. We have a bed that comes from the company store, and it's got that tag on inside of it. Listen to the words, you know what I'm talking about. Here's a little 16 tons. 2, 3, 4.
Some people say a man's made out of mud, a poor man's made out of muscle and blood. Well, muscle and blood and skin and bones, a mind that's weak, a back that's strong. You load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Well, I was born one morning when the sun didn't shine. Picked up my shovel and I went to the mine. Loaded 16 tons of number 9 coal, and the storm boss said, bless my soul, you load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Well, I was born one morning, it was drizzling rain, fighting in the trouble of my middle name. I was raised in a Cambridge by an old mama line. Ain't no high-tone woman made me walk the line. You load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. If you hear me coming, better step aside. A lot of men didn't, and a lot of men died. With one fist of iron, another of steel. If the right one don't get you, then the left one will. You load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store.
Thank you all. Ain't that fun? Listening to those songs and know that a lot of them are written from folks from around here or written about around our area. But hey, we got an original song we want to share with the folks next. So we had an awesome opportunity back in January, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was incredible. It was awesome.
To go up to Hindman, Kentucky, and write a Culture of Recovery program they got up there. I've always been interested in it. Mr. Rick Ferris is on the show tonight. Is a luthier, makes instruments. We'll talk about that later. But what they do up there, they have this program where they use the arts, and they help a lot of folks in recovery through arts, you know. And some of that is building instruments. So I was really wanting to go up there and see that. So I got to go and see what they do. And a lot of these men and women that go through and try the luthier work, try building these instruments. Well, some of them end up, after they go through the program, actually working in that factory and building instruments, and they sell those and make mandolins and banjos and I forget, ukuleles, dulcimers, yeah, some other things. It's really cool. So we got a chance to go up there and check that out. But also the culture of recovery, we got to go to Hickory Hills Recovery Center and write an original song. When we went up there, we told them we was coming up, said, hey, you know, me and some buddies, me and Wayne and Joe Morris went up there, and Joe Christian went up there, and well, we told them ahead of time, say, hey, we're musicians. We wouldn't mind just to play a little bit for the guys up there, just to loosen things up, you know. We don't want to just bust in there and start writing a song. That's kind of weird. So we went in there and we jammed with them for about 45 minutes. There were 60 men in there. And then after that happened, we said, well, you know, whoever wants to stay around, write a song, we're going to write a song. So 11 of the men stayed there. And when we went up there, we didn't have any preconceived idea. We had no idea what we was going to write. We didn't go up there, zero idea, right? So we went up there and we asked the guys, because it was us 3 writers and then 11 guys. A couple of them played guitar. So we said, in my head, I'm thinking, man, they ain't going to want to write a song about recovery. You know, they live in this facility all the time, you know, 24/7. They're talking about recovery. You know, they may just want to write a silly, funny little goofy song. We didn't care. We were just going to write a song with them. So I said, so what do y'all want to write about? This older gentleman, probably about 70 years old, he says, let's write a comeback song. And they all said, yeah, let's write a comeback song. And we was like, that sounds cool. Yeah, okay. Let's write a comeback song. 2.5 hours later, those men, man, we had so much fun. They was having a blast. We was writing this song, getting the music together. And then when it came out at the end, we were all blessed. We were blessed to be there, be amongst them men and do this. But this is what came of that. I want you all to hear. This is called Comeback Kid. And I think most all of us can relate to this.
I used to think I had it all figured out, that I had the world by the hand, but I gave it all away to chase a feeling, but that didn't fit in God's plan. Hit rock bottom, with nowhere else to go but up from there. I had to face myself and all my foolish fears before I could remember how to care. Now I'm coming back, yes, I'm running back. I can't get there fast enough. I need God to pick me up. He's healing me, yes, He's forgiven me from all the things I did. I was a prodigal son, now I come back here. I know that I'm still not worthy, but maybe God could use someone like me. Well, all I want to do is share His message that was so freely given to me. Now I'm coming back, yes, I'm running back. I can't get there fast enough. I need God to pay prodigal son, now I come back here. Now I'm coming back, yes I'm running back. I can't get there fast enough, I need God to pick me up. He's healing me, yes He's forgiven me from all the things I did, from all the sins I hid. Help me change the way I live, from a prodigal son to a comeback kid. Now I'm a comeback kid.
Thank you. What an absolute honor and pleasure it was for us to be able to do that. And later on, we came back and we recorded this song and made a little video and sent it back to them. I would love to see their face because we left there and we told them we were going to record it and send it back. And they reminded us about 15 times, now you're going to record that song and send it, right? I was like, yes, we will. I would love to see their face when they heard that recorded version. We got one more song, right, Wayne? And then we got more guests coming on up. Oh, nobody out here has heard this song. This is kind of an anthem for the country roads, right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Wow, let's do a little bit of the country roads. Y'all sing it with us now. 1, 2, 3.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountain, blowing like a breeze. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road. All my memories gather round her, miner's lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Miss the taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road. I hear a voice in the morning as she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. And driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Country road, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road, take me home, country road.
Mr. Wayne Morris, everybody, give it up. Give it up. Yes, please.
I'll be back. Don't worry about that.
Well, y'all probably wondering what I'm doing up here, ain't you? Got a room full of people up here staring at me. A little bit nervous. It's my first time. If I can figure out how to get this guitar on, yeah. The wife and I, we've been at it here lately, and so I thought I'd write a song for her, try to smooth things out. You know what I mean? I hate it when she gets mad at me for being lazy. It's not like I did anything. I just lost her audio book. Now I'll never hear the end of it. Okay. She says I'm obsessed with astronomy. I said, what planet are you on? Maybe I should just do this song. Y'all agree? You say that I don't love you. You say my love's untrue. Well, darling, if I was a rich man, I'd prove my love to you. I'd buy you a diamond ring, brand new pair of shoes. If my nose was running money, honey, I'd blow it all on you. Oh yeah. If my nose was running money, I'd blow it all on you. I'd buy you a big old boat and a trip to Paris too. I'd build you a mansion up on the mountaintop. If my nose was running money, honey, no, if my nose was running money, but honey, it's not. It gets better. It's a booger of a problem that I've got. I wish my nose was running money, but it's not. I'd buy you a Ferrari and a brand new Tesla too. If my nose was running money, I'd blow it all on you. What do you think so far? That's a good makeup song, ain't it? All right. If my nose was running money, we could eat out all the time. The fanciest restaurants in town is where we go to dine. We could blow my nose, pay the check right before we'd leave. We'd give the waitress a great big tip with what I just wiped on my sleeve. It's a booger of a problem that I've got. I wish my nose was running money, but it's not. I'd buy you a Ferrari and a brand new Tesla too. If my nose was running money, I'd blow it all on you. Lucky for you, it's not over yet. Yeah. You gotta sit through one more verse. And if my wife's still out there, she's under a chair somewhere, she will not be claiming me after this show, I can guarantee you that. All right, if my nose was running money, we'd have everything we please. The first time you wanted cash, all I'd have to do is sneeze. Honey, you'd win the lottery when I had the cold or flu. If my nose was running money, I'd blow it all on you. Well, it's a booger of a problem that I've got. I wish my nose was running money, but it's not. I'd buy you a Ferrari and a brand new Tesla too. If my nose was running money, I'd blow it all on you. Thank you. I'm sure I've scored big with the wife now. Yeah, it's all good now, right? All right, we got more guests coming up. We're going to bring the band back out. Band, y'all got to come out here too. We got Miss Lucy and Emmy. Y'all make your way out here, girls. Y'all give it up for them. Lucy Jago Cheney, Emmy Kate Williams in the house. So I got to set up that mic there for you. Christopher, do you mind holding that for me, please? If y'all want to stick your music there, I'll bring that other, actually, we're going to do this. So, I don't know what happened to the stage tech, but I guess I'm it right now, right? There ain't no stage tech. It's whoever does whatever. Well, girls, we're so tickled to have you all on the show, and we want to start by letting these folks know just a little bit about yourself, okay? So come on up here. Where are you going to be? Right there? Yep. Look good. Oh, we got Mr. Rick Ferris in the house. Everybody give him a hand. He's going to be picking and grinning with us, too. I'll move this back over here. Lucy, tell us about yourself.
My name is Lucy Jago Cheney. I'm 16 years old. I'm a sophomore at OHS, and Emmy and I have been singing together since kindergarten, so we're excited to be playing for y'all tonight.
Yeah, we are. My name's Emmy Kate. I'm a sophomore at Davis County High School, and I took fiddle lessons with Randy for many years, but obviously that's not what I'm playing today. I recently picked up guitar, so we're trying that out tonight, and yeah, we're excited to play for y'all.
We're so glad to have you on the show, girls. Always love it when you're on the show. Y'all sing so good together. We'll just get right to it, okay? So, this is a little bit different. You know, we were doing Bill Monroe earlier, and now we're doing Tom Petty. So you just never know what you're going to hear in here.
You belong among the wildflowers. You belong on a boat out at sea. Sail away, kill off the hours. You belong somewhere you feel free. Sail away, go find a lover. Go away, somewhere bright and new. I've seen no other that compares with you. You belong among the wildflowers. You belong on a boat out at sea. You belong with your love on your arm. You belong somewhere you feel free. Run away, go find a lover. Run away, let your heart be your guide. You deserve the deepest of cover. You belong in that home by and by. You belong among the wildflowers. You belong somewhere close to me, far away from your trouble and worry. You belong somewhere you feel free. You belong among the wildflowers. You belong somewhere close to me, far away from your trouble and worry. You belong somewhere you feel free. You belong somewhere you feel free.
Man, you see what I'm talking about? These girls are good. You know, one of the greatest compliments we ever get when people come to the Lanham Brothers Jamboree, we've been doing this so long now, and some people leave, and I take it as a compliment, not as something bad. A lot of people will show up, they'll talk to me later, next time and said, I had no idea there was such good talent. around this area, and there is a lot of great talent around this area, as a matter of fact. And girls, you certainly have it. Wow. So we went from Tom Petty to Elvis Presley. So yeah, right? Let's see. I told you I was going to get up here and forget what I was doing. Maybe if I'm really quiet, they won't know, though. Oh, my mic's on, ain't it?
Tell 'em.
Okay, yeah.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I say, would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too. For I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I say, would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too. For I can't help falling in love with you. For I can't help falling in love with you.
Woo! It's a good thing I taught y'all everything you know, ain't it?
Oh man, it is. I really appreciate it.
And now I can't remember none of it. Yeah. Ain't that bad? No. It was so much fun. I got to work with you girls for years, and I always came in was picking songs and working up harmonies and parts, and always a lot of fun. We got another song, so now we're going to Chris Stapleton after Elvis, right? Chris Stapleton fans in the house? I am. Heck yeah. Now I got to remember how the song goes.
I got the count. I got the kick in the count.
Goes on the F, starts on F, right? Yeah. Yeah, we only have like 25 songs we got to learn just for this show, so, here we go.
1, 2,
That's awesome, girls. Hey, before you all leave, I want to do a little bragging on you a little bit more, just because and it's not just to brag on you all, it's just to inspire others. But one of my job here as the education director at the Bluegrass Music Hall of Fame Museum, and also outreach director. So we try to teach people to play instruments, and then we teach them to play together, and then we teach them to go out into the community and share that. And so more specifically, we go to the vulnerable population in our area, so the nursing homes and Wendell Foster, shut-ins, people in the hospital beds and places like that. And these girls have always been super, super good when I give them a call and need some music somewhere. Unless they just can't do it because y'all are busy young ladies, right? But you all have always stepped up and always done it. And typically after you do it, and I'll see you, you'll be like, that was so much fun, that was awesome. Because now ain't it good to be able to, I mean, you know, God has obviously given you all the gift to play and sing. And now when you get to go into a place like a nursing home and share that and see the smiles on their faces, some of these people don't get to get out very much at all when you bring your gift to them. How does that feel?
It's one of my favorite things. When you text and you give or call and give us a place to go, it's like I'm so excited. I just love playing. I love sharing our gifts. I love playing, seeing smiles on people's faces, and yeah, it really is great.
My favorite part is when they sing along with us. That's probably my favorite part because it's just really fun to bring everybody together. Maybe they don't, well, obviously they don't know us, but they get to sing with us, and it's really fun.
Yes, and that's what it is. It's kind of, I try to convince people, it's like, you know, you don't have to be a professional musician. I mean, you know, you go in there, you're leading a sing-along. Lucy, you said it perfectly. If you choose songs that they grew up listening to and like and know, you're just inviting them to sing along and smiling at them. A song and a smile is what I always say. Man, you can change lives. But you know what I've heard from you girls and from everybody else I've ever talked to that volunteers with their gift, not just music, after they get done doing that, they often say, I think I got more out of it than the person that I was there trying to share with. That's God's way of telling you, you know what? That's what you need to be doing. That's what you need to be doing. Thank you, girls. Lucy and Emmy, everybody. All right.
Is it my turn?
It's your turn.
Oh, my goodness. Well, I tell you all, Randy and his wife was driving down the road a couple days ago, I guess, and they got to talking, and Randy said, yeah, you know, I'd like to be cremated, I guess, and so she set up the appointment for next Thursday. So, and that's what he said. So, you know, I totally get it. Well, you're in for a real treat now, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to bring out Clayton and Lucy. They're going to do a little duet here for us. And we also want to, we borrowed this routine from our good friends Steve and Janet Smith in Lexington. And the costumes we have here are from our dear friend, Markley Freer. She's out here somewhere in the audience. Can I hear you, Markley? Yeah, so she donated some costumes to us, so we appreciate that, Markley. So we are ready for, give it up for Clayton and Lucy. Woo! it up for Clayton and Lucy. Woo! Thanks, guys. We're going to take a quick intermission. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We got more clogging and me making fun of Randy coming up in just a minute.
It never gets old, does it?
That's right. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Off the stage, Randy.
Okay.
Here we go. Here we go, Blythe.